Hello everyone, welcome back after your summer vacations. Let us start our new chapter of your class, that is charts in Excel, lesson 3. In this chapter we have to discuss about various points like components of a chart, types of a chart, creating a chart in Excel, then moving, resizing, deleting charts in Excel, formatting a chart. But before we start this chapter, I want to tell you about this chapter. Charts. What is charts? Charts means these are pictorial representation of any data. A chart is a graphical representation of data in a worksheet. Worksheet I am talking about in Excel. Basically, charts are used to explain you all know very well about cricket matches. In cricket matches, you see between the overs there are charts come in front of you that how the score is going on, what is the run rate, and for that particular explanations there are different method, or we can say different chart representation. Suppose if the two teams are batting, one is batting, another is bowling, and then another one is batting in the second inning and another one is bowling in the second inning, when they are comparing the batting run rate, in that case they are making a line chart in which over by over how the line bar is going on, line chart is going on, it has been reflected. As well as if you see the bowler's overs, in one over how much run he has given, in the other over, these things are also categorized by different charts. So without wasting much of our time, let us discuss about today's chapter, and the chapter is charts in Excel. A chart is a graphical representation of data in a worksheet. It is an effective way to display data in a pictorial form. It helps to provide a better understanding of large quantities, or we say large quantities of data. Among the values and trends in data, they provide an accurate analysis of information. Yes, with the help of charts, we can get out the exact and accurate data, because whenever we are making any chart, it has come by the data what we have provided to the computer. So always keep in mind that charts give us an accurate analysis of information. Now let's move ahead in this chapter with components of chart. Components of a chart. Now you see this one because this is one of the important part of your this chapter. Components of a chart means what are the different components are required to make a chart, that is known as components of chart. Chart area. Chart area. Chart area is the area where we make our chart, or we can say we plot our chart. So that is known as chart area. Chart area includes all the area and objects in the chart. This whole area is known as chart area. Always keep in mind. Then after that you have category access. What is category access? Category In mathematics, you know, this is known as x-axis and this is horizontal, so it is known as category axis. Category axis or x-axis is the horizontal axis of a chart. And if we talk about the value axis, that means I am talking about this one, and it is denoted with y. Value axis or y-axis is the vertical axis used to plot the value, which it is located at the left side. This is my left side. Next one, data series. What is data series? Data series are the bars, slices or other elements that show the data values. If there are multiple data series in the chart, each will have a different color or style. So keep in mind, this is known as data series. These bars are known as data series and they are used to denote that what is the particular condition of my data. Suppose in a company there is sales department. In 2001 the sales department groomed very well, but in 2007 it was not done very good. If I am talking about 2014, then again it has boomed. So these things are designed by these small bars. So always keep in mind what is data series. Next, category name. Means in this one, whatever the names we provide for these data series, that is known as category name. So always keep in mind, in x-axis whatever name we are giving, that is known as category axis. Next, plot area. The area where we design the chart, it is known as plot area. Plot area is a window within the chart area. It contains the actual chart itself and includes plotted data series, data, category and value axis. That means I am talking about this area. This is known as plot area. This one is your chart area and this one is your plot area. So don't be confused with this. Now the legend. Legend, it depicts the colors, patterns or symbols assigned to the data series. It helps to differentiate the data. In geographical map, you use this legend very frequently. When you decide that this blue color, if I fill blue color inside it, that means it shows it is the symbol of river. Then forest, and next if I made it with brown, that means this is my mountain. So you are categorizing it by different colors and by different symbols, and these boxes are known as legend. Okay, keep in mind. It depicts the colors, patterns or symbols assigned to the data series. It helps to differentiate the data, and by creating legend we categorize that for what particular color or what particular color what we have decided in this chart. Next, chart title, that means the name of the chart. It describes the aim and contents of the chart. That means for what purpose we have designed this chart, it has been decided under it. Next, grid lines. These can either be horizontal or vertical lines depending on the selected chart type. They extend across the plot area of the chart. Grid lines make it easier to read and understand the values. It is these lines I am talking. These lines, the lines which are designed, that is known as grid lines. So hope you all are very clear about the components of chart. Now the next topic is types of a chart. There are many types of chart which we are going to study in this. Common features which assist the user to comprehend the data logically. We are using the sample data as shown in the figure 3.2 to create the chart. So you all are requested to make this in your computer, and after making this chart, what you have to do I will tell you, because by this I will explain that how different charts you can design in your worksheet. One more thing I want to tell you, when you create this chart and you have to make any chart, when you create this table and you have to make any chart of it, then this whole area you have to select. After that you can select any chart. If you will not select it, then you will not get any chart. Chart will come, but there will be no data come in it. Okay, so keep in mind. The first chart of your course is bar chart. Bar chart, it illustrates the data comparison between individual items. It displays or horizontally on the chart area. In this type of chart, categories are represented on the vertical axis and values are represented on the horizontal axis. That means in this particular chart type, the data come like this. That means it is made as like that. Means if I am talking about the bar chart, then the representation of the chart will come like that, whatever the rods called bars that are placed vertically or horizontally on the chart area, in this type of chart, categories are represented on the vertical axis. That means whatever categories were represented over here, it has been represented here. That means in the left side. So keep in mind, in bar chart, the categories are represented left side, that means on y axis, and the values are represented at horizontal axis. That's why this is like this. You can also display the bar chart in abstract form to understand the relationship between different entities. They can be displayed as through 2D or 3D graphs. Most of you had made this in the previous classes, but if you are not able to make, then I will tell you that how you have to make. You just create a table, and after creating that table, you select that table, and after selection, go to the insert tab. In insert tab, there is selecting any chart. Okay, now the next chart is column chart, just vice versa of that. In bar chart, the category axis becomes the value axis, and value axis becomes category axis. Here category axis will be on the same position, that means on this position, and value axis is here. Okay, let us understand it with this example. This chart is used for displaying data that shows different trends over a period of time. It is the default chart type of MS Excel. It is comparatively quite easy to understand. In this type of chart, categories are organized horizontally and values vertically to emphasize the magnitude of change over a period of time. Here we can see also that there are three friends, those who have started some business. Blue is for another one, brown is for next another one, and green for another one. Here blue doing this much work, brown doing this much work, and green doing this much work. Hope the chart is saying something else, but I am explaining another example. So by this way we can categorize it, that how the data is flowing. And suppose the same data I convert it into line chart. Now you can see the brown one is here, the blue one is here, and the green one is at upside, because green one is doing great. So now column chart is clear. Line chart. Line chart is what? Line chart, as I told you in the previous of this class, in the previous time of this class, that line chart is basically used to compare the peak point of anyone. Suppose if I talk about any cricket tournament only, and there is one match is going on, one team scored 240 runs in 50 overs, and the other one scored that the same amount of run in 27 overs. So their chart will like that. If a team scored run like this in 50 over, that means 240 runs, and the other team scored the same amount of run in 27 overs, then you will get the chart like this. That means line chart describes that in what much of time the other one or anyone has done that work. So line chart is very easy to understand. It is in the form of lines and is used to illustrate trends in data at equal intervals. It is quite similar to plotting a graph on a graph paper with its value on the x and y axis. A huge amount of data. Basically we design, or we can make huge amount of data when we are having, then in that case we are using line chart. And I am very sure that you all will do it in your computer system also. The procedure is same. As I told you, you just create that table, and after creating that table you just select it. That means the full selection is required of that table, and after that go on the chart table, and in chart table whatever chart you will select, you will make that chart. Students, as we all are knowing that during this pandemic situation we all are facing with many type of diseases and problem, and government also said that due to over hectic schedule of this online classes, students are also facing some problems of mental and physical. So as your computer teacher, I will say that after every 20 minutes or 30 minutes you go and wash your eyes with cold water and give 5 to 10 minutes relaxation to your eyes. And suppose you are having a headache or anything, then just do the exercise like that you just press your forehead like this, then your cheek like this, then after that your head like this, and like this, and like this. So these exercises if you do time to time, then you will be not going to suffer with any problem. And one thing more I want to tell you, that if it is possible you sit straight, that means your back has to be straight. So by this way you can be safe and nobody can do anything but all for you all, and you all have to be safe and sound also. So thank you. And I will say that I'm not going to tell you by in every video this thing, that you have to do like this or wash your eyes. That's why I made this video, to make you understand that you have to care about yourself. You just wash your eyes time to time with cold water, then after that do these exercises, sit properly, and these things you have to follow after every videos. Hope you all will do this at your home to make you all safe. Thank you. Have a nice day. We'll back with the next video. Thank you.